So let's look at taglines. So here's a tagline. I copied these from various people's websites. So this one said, "Hi, my name is," with their actual name, "product designer. I'm passionate about creating impactful designs." So if you look at that, it'd be fun to have this more workshopy, but okay, it's clear what their name is. It's clear that they're a product designer, so that's good. There's no city-specific information, so that's good. But is there anything in here that's saying something unique about this person? Like, what is different about them than the millions of other designers out there? And so we don't really have anything. And so this person should work more on crafting something that's more unique and maybe specific about what they're looking for. Um, so this one could use some work. Let's look at another one. So great design should influence experiences beyond the screen. I'm Name, a product designer based in San Francisco, California. So product designer is good. San Francisco, California, as I said, could be good if you're only looking for jobs in San Francisco, California, or easily commuted distance. But if you're looking for remote roles or something, that's going to be a detriment to you. Great design should influence experiences behind the screen. It's a nice sentiment, but is it unique? Is it telling you anything about this designer that's different from the hundreds of other designers out there? So just really think about it. This takes a long time. Like I worked with one mentee, it took us a month to craft her tagline with constant iterations and testing. You can do content testing. Um, yeah, so it takes a lot of practice. Um, so hello, I'm Name. My design philosophy is that everything I create is practical before it is beautiful. So the little emoji is nice, but do not go overboard. One emoji is fine. Do not do 10 or 5. So my design philosophy is good, saying a little bit about them. Creating practical before it's beautiful. So that's a good tenet of UX design. But it doesn't say like, I'm a product designer or a UX researcher or UX designer. So it's just missing that one key piece that like a hiring manager or recruiter can put you in that bucket. So you may be asking, well, I want all of those. Like, I don't want to limit myself. Yeah, that's true. But recruiters, remember, spend maybe 7 seconds looking at your portfolio, maybe 10 seconds. So you need to be fit in a bucket as quickly as possible. So in this specific case, when you're doing your tagline, it's not as important as the title, and we'll get into where that is more important later. But just have something so people know, are you a UX researcher, visual designer, product designer, graphic designer? I know there are tons and tons of titles out there, but look through job descriptions and see what is the title that I want. Like what one is closest to what I want. So our last one, I'm an LGBTQ Latinx UX researcher, so good, with a strong emphasis on inclusive user experiences. My passion for UX design comes from my years helping customers get the most out of products they use, empathizing with their needs and developing solutions for their issues. UX design amalgamates two of my passions, design and technology. So the first two sentences are pretty good. Definitely strong. They don't have their name, so that's something that's missing. They didn't include the city, so that's good, but the last two sentences are pretty generic. I hear about design and technology, user and business needs, all that stuff all the time. So you don't need to go into that much detail, like 2 sentences is plenty. So just really think about, am I unique? Am I selling myself? Am I standing out from other people? And notice it says UX researcher at the top, which is strong, but then it says passion for UX design, and then UX design in the last sentence. So are they a UX researcher, UX designer? If you want to do both, product designer is easier nowadays to include both, even all these terms are BS. But, make sure you research and really find the one that matches what you want to be doing.